During my 60 years in radio, I've interviewed a lot of people, ranging from Bobby Kennedy to Colonel Sanders, a lot of governors, senators, some movie stars. I've also had conversations that were, I guess, off the record, off the air, and in one case, in a bar's bathroom. And that's the basis for one of the stories in my book. The book being In the Twist of a Dial. The story is about a guy named Tony C. I read that Anthony Tony Carbone of New Haven, Connecticut had passed away. The obit said he was an avid gardener. I can attest to that. He trimmed my bushes once. I was the morning DJ at the second-rated top 40 station in New Haven. Not a good position to be in. Everyone in town listened to the top-rated rock station, or powerhouse WABC, booming across Long Island Sound. Nobody listened to us, well, maybe our girlfriends, and Tony Carbone. It was reputed that Tony was the guy who ran the numbers in New Haven. A collection of sullen, mysterious guys visited bars right before closing to leave a payoff for the lucky few who guessed the number and leave regrets extended to the chumps whose money went out the door with them. These were Tony C's men. It was not reputed, it was known. You don't mess with Tony C. He was connected. Being a wise-ass disc jockey on a loser station with no one, I thought, listening, I had nothing else to lose. So anything that popped into my brain went unfiltered out into the air. Don't mess with Tony C. caught my fancy. In fact, I'm laughing about it now. I'm sorry. I started dropping it into ad libs, non sequiturs. It made no sense, but it made me chuckle. Standing at a urinal in a bar one night unloading some beer, I was taken aback to see Tony and a couple of his bulls standing behind me. Tony made his point gutturally, deliberately. Cut the Tony C. crap, kid. My deep radio voice, the pride of my manhood, rose an octave, maybe two. Okay, Tony, I will, thanks. My guys, if you catch my drift, may have also shrunk an octave or two. I returned to the bar, the far end of the bar. I needed a drink to recover from my near-death experience. Tony provided that drink. A beer sent my way from him. I raised it to him, and as was bar protocol, offered salute. A year later, doing news at the number one station, I covered an event staged by the Italian-American Anti-Defamation League. Afterwards, I approached the speaker, told him, I'm Italian, it's bullshit. There's no discrimination against Italians. When I learned later the group was a Colombo crime family front, I wondered how I was still alive, kneecaps intact. Maybe they called Tony C. to check on me. Maybe he said, the kid's a wise ass, but he's okay. Salute, Tony C. I'm sorry. It still cracks me up. Don't mess with Tony C. So that is one of the stories about my 60 years in the radio business in the Twist of the Dial, available at Amazon Books in print and Kindle, and also at Watershed Books in lovely downtown Brookville, Pennsylvania. Thank you. And remember, don't mess with Tony C.